It's getting to be about that time to get supper on the go. And would you look at here, the fine folks at the Stanley Company have sent me yet another little happy. This is their 4-day large cooler. I'm Donnie Pavlini of Donnie Pavlini Outdoors. Welcome to Stanley Sundays, another installment. We're going to take a look at this thing and see how we all like it and how it measures up to maybe some other coolers. Right now we're just going to take a quick little walk around, let you see the cooler on all angles. Has a very nice, very generous little drain hole down there that has a screw-on cap as opposed to a flip-top cap. And look at even closer. It's got some very robust handles. And I like to see hardware on these things. It just tells me it's not held in place with glue and other things like that. Sort of a mark of quality. Now this cooler claims to be colder and tougher than possibly some of the other coolers that are on the market. We know that there are some that boast superiority and deliver that. But when you're talking about a price point of around $150 and you get a cooler that claims to stay cold for 4 days, well, that's something to take a closer look at. Another thing that I find appealing about this cooler is that it's tough. The lid around camp, we all know that sometimes you just need a place to park, and there's no issue here, none at all. Strong. I like that a lot. Okay, we saw that you can sit down on the cooler itself. Let's look at the open and close latches here. It's got these flip down plastic kind. I like them, yet I do have a little bit of an issue with them because I've had toolbox that had similar latches like this, and I do have some concerns that over a period of time that these things are not going to lock down as well. But that being said, if you notice right here on the top, you have these grooves right here. Well, if that does occur, then I can simply put a bungee cord over there, no worries, no problems. Maybe this will last a long time. We'll see. I hope it does. Now, when we open the cooler, as you can see here, we have a nice silicone gasket that does make an airtight seal, which is absolutely necessary if you want to keep ice for any length of time. Not only the insulation, but it's got to seal well. Regarding the comment to the latches on the label itself, let's look. This is a pro grade with a lifetime warranty. For some of you European and Canadian folks, this has, let's see, 28.3 liters. Okay, so that's not bad at all. And here's a bag of ice and some food items in here. I think it's just going to be perfect for me. It would be perfect for you. I would say this cooler would accommodate 2 people, but not any further than that. 2 people, I would guess maybe 3 days, maybe. I mean, it claims to stay cold for 4 days, but right now I'm going to say 3 days. I just, you know, experience is the best teacher, and I've listened to a good teacher, and he's taught me a lot about these kind of things. And if he says that, in most cases, see, we're here in the South, so it gets really hot. So if it says it'll stay cold for 4 days, well, you can subtract some from that. Same with some of the other brands of coolers. Now, I'm not picking on Stanley, so you got to consider that. Another nifty feature of this cooler is right here. This is a loop to put a padlock in. Well, that's cool on one hand, but on the other hand, if I wanted to get into this, as a friend of mine pointed out, I'd just do this and run with it. But it's still neat, and it is a feature. Woo! Seems bright. Oh. Well, now, just got back from an excellent camping trip with Mr. Homer Mayo, and I gotta say that this cooler performed brilliantly. Thank you, Stanley. You know, Stanley is really coming together with people in the outdoor community by making outstanding products for the money that they charge, and I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by for another edition Stanley Sundays. From Donnie Pavley in the Outdoors to you and yours as always. Hey, it's good to see you, and we'll see you in the woods. Take care. Now we get this bad boy inside.